Hey, welcome back to the Midnight Hour store. We have some new arrivals for you folks. We got the Midnight Hour hoodie here. We know that the winter is still here, it's still approaching, and we want you guys to be warm. So check out one of these Midnight Hour Army hoodies. Good to snuggle with, good to nestle with, good to keep warm with. Check out this beautiful design here for this Midnight Hour Army hoodie. Or perhaps you like toboggans. We have Midnight Hour toboggans for your folks for them domes. Maybe you're saying to yourself, you know what? I have plenty of hoodies and hats and toboggans. What about some pants? We've got Midnight Hour pants available for you. Oh, we've got Midnight Hour leggings as well, folks. Midnight Hour leggings. We also have new Midnight Hour jackets for you folks. Look at the Interweb Kaiju jacket there. You can be styling and profiling like Ric Flair up in these. Look at how nice they are. They're very comfortable. Only the finest fabrics for the Midnight Hour crew, folks. Look at this. Look at Mr. Bones. Mr. Bones jacket all up in this. You can have this all, folks. Midnight Hour jackets as well are in stock for our winter special. Maybe you're looking for another style of hat. Check out your Echo the Bunny hat available to you, folks, for a limited time. We already sold about 16,000 of these, folks. Get yours while supplies last. Also, we have stuff from our old collection. Look at this new Cinderella shirt. That's right. You can have a man shirt. Just hot off the press. Also, a Toaching the Wild shirt. A Popping the Popcorn shirt as well. A I Am the Ice Lord shirts. Folks, they're all still available to you. We've got it all, folks. Just make sure you're stopping over at the store. We'll put the link in below. Don't forget, you can also get your jugs for your milk and your juice as well at the Midnight Hour merch store. Check it out and become a member of the Midnight Army. Bogglets.
Hey everybody, give me a minute. I had my TV remote to turn my TV to mute. And wouldn't you know, while I was cleaning up, I must have misplaced it. So give me a minute. And Chabot, by now you should know that link, okay? You should know that by now. It's been given 100 times, 1,000 times. It's also in the description. Okay, that's a skull. What's a book on dream magic? Oop, I don't want to put that there. Hold that, sugar. By the way, the thumbnail, I used an old GTA picture of mine. Damn. Ooh. I have a Black Eyed Peas CD? I did not know I had a Black Eyed Peas CD. So give me a minute. Because like I said, I'm running around like a headless chicken here. If you're watching Rec, you can find it on Tubi. I'm going to have to manually turn this TV to mute. Now, only the first one is in English. The other ones were never done in English as far as I know. Foot injuries are foot injuries. I'm the guy walking around with a bad ankle, a bad knee, and a never-ending stream of pain. Probably from the arthritis, I'm always in pain. That's probably why I'm so funny. Okay. All right. So, all right. Where are those headphones? God damn, it's not one thing, it's another. Well, there they are. Plain sight. If you want to hide something from me, kids, as I had to remind my mom today, if you want to hide something from me, put it in plain sight. I was looking for it's a table, a metal table that was coral color. It's like an orange color. Couldn't find it because it was in plain sight. Okay, here we go. Hey, everybody. Yeah, how's that? All right, how is everybody doing? As we got Chabot. We have we have KC. Yeah, I think Everybody has a shirt. I'm shocked, Shabo, that you haven't opened up your own through the spring whatever 2 creator blah 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 store. Okay, of course we're gonna be watching. We're gonna be continuing the foreign ones, and again, you can find this on Tubi and probably other things. Okay, I'm not too loud, am I? Let's put that. This is the one. Yeah. Let me. Found this at Walmart. By the way, guys, if I'm speaking too loud, my ear. I was rubbing my ear because something was bothering me, and now my ear's sore, so I'm not hearing the best out of it. It's just. Basically that's all. It's over and over again. I have, I think 2 Friday the 13th ones. But I saw this. It's colorful, which is, shocking. Yeah, like I said, I don't know what was wrong. I started rubbing my ear. I must have rubbed it too hard, and it's hurting a little bit. But like I said, tonight's movie is Wreck. If you don't know what Rec is, the little record button used to say, instead of saying all record, it said Rec. This is a Spanish movie. 2007, this was done. The English remake was in 2008, which is a lazy remake. All they did was remove the church and the religious stuff. This is a movie, and here's the thing. I do not like found films. I'm anti-found films. But I love the Wreck movies. The first 2 and part of the third one is found film. And they're really good. But like I said, I think they got all of them. And I would do all 4 of them. The next, and I thought about it. But how do you guys feel? Because I'm into doing these foreign films. I don't know, but how do you guys feel about if I would do a foreign film that's in subtitles only? Because I have, unless I'm super lazy, I have no problem with subtitles. If I'm in a lazy mood and I don't want to read, I won't do subtitles. But otherwise, I have no issues. So here's a question to you guys. Let's put a little poll up. Let's do a little poll, a little testy. Got live chat. How do I do a... There's a little poll here. Are you okay with subtitles? Again, unless I'm lazy, I have no issue with them. But yes, I have a fair amount of foreign horror here, foreign horror over there. There's more horror behind those Funko Pops. There's more foreign horror there behind Sugar and some other stuff. And more foreign horror over there. Yeah, fuck Marvel. Although I've been hearing this rumor going around that, what's her name? The girl who played, not the girl, but the woman, the actress who played She-Hulk, she's mad at Marvel and Disney. It seems the rumor is going that she filmed some scenes for Deadpool and Wolverine. One was apparently rumored was to be a fight scene. Another was to see what she's giving him a lecture. And apparently she pulls a Wolverine, or not Wolverine, a Deadpool, and she turns and talks to the viewing audience. Apparently they did a test screening. Again, this is all rumor I've been hearing. They did a test screening and it wasn't liked, so it was removed. And will not be on any of the physical releases of the movie. And she's upset. And rumor is she wants to sue Marvel, DC, maybe, and I'm not DC, Marvel, Disney, and maybe even Ryan Reynolds, because apparently they're saying that he's put his foot down on this because she just wasn't a fit for the movie. Don't know if it's true. It's just a lot of talk and stuff, but why She-Hulk? I mean, I know they tease us with Hulk and Wolverine, but sorry, She-Hulk just doesn't fit in that narrative. I watched that show up until the last episode, and then I just went, I think she's, again, if she is genuinely mad and wants to sue, it's just that she's mad. But again, this is just a rumor. I've seen there's been articles and videos on this. So until like an actual announcement of her wanting to do this. But I think it's just maybe she's upset that maybe she's still pissed off at the fact that the show bombed. I tried to watch the show. It really was boring. I like the Hulk. I think he's a cool character. I just think that it really just was like, ugh. It was hard to get into. God knows that show was hard to get into. The only time I liked it is when Hulk was there. Otherwise, I didn't like the show. And Wicked, is that the one where the people are upset about over some poster? What is with people nowadays? But anyways, if you guys never got past there, I need to put this here in my controller so I can hear the movie. I liked WandaVision. I thought WandaVision was a very entertaining show. I thought it was okay. Watched a little bit of Moon Knight, and I watched the Halloween special they did last year. Otherwise, X-Men 97. At first I didn't care for it, but once you get that episode, if you have, I don't want to spoil it, but there's an episode with Genosha. Once that episode aired, I was glued, waiting for the next episode because I was just like, oh. And if you've seen that X-Men 97, you know that episode, you get an idea why I was glued, going, what's gonna happen next? But anyways, of course, we'll be watching Wreck. So if you guys are all set, I know Man's been wanting to do this, so are you all set, Man? Are you ready for the Wreck? This, by the way, is from, my copy is from the box set I have for all 4 movies, which I got on sale. Best time to get movies is when they're on sale. Oh, we got Mr. Bones. Okay. Who's messaging me? Maybe I should have my phone near me in case someone wants to message me. Someone text me. Oh. What the hell? I got the message on my phone before I did, so give me a minute. So, Bones, this is going to be... All right. I'm going to have to put subtitles on. No problem. I think the site is... There we go. Come on, website. Do you want to join us too, man, for this movie? Because again, this is a good movie. I saw, like I said, I was introduced to this via Quarantine and had no idea that Quarantine was a remake of this movie. And then, because I liked Quarantine, up until I saw this and then went, oh, this is so much better than Quarantine because, this is such a... Have you seen Quarantine, man? And I sent you the thing, Bones. Hopefully, there we go.
Hello.
Hello.
How are we doing?
Pretty good. Actually, kind of, Casey, because there's a church element for this that they removed in the English remake. And that's about it. You're pretty much watching the same movie, just without the whole religious stuff.
I'm on Tubi. Hopefully, it just provides the captions because I don't see no option to turn them on.
I know, like, I'm going to have to do captions too, so I should. You could almost watch Quarantine and see the same things. So once everybody's ready, let me know. And
I've only seen Quarantine.
Like I said, it's pretty much the same movie, just without the church
That's why I'm
stuff.
joining you because I've never seen these.
Well, pretty good.
Are we doing all three tonight, or
that's four of them, and
we're doing all four tonight?
Holy shit! I don't know. I got about 5-hour plan here with them because they raised the price. But we can try to do some of them. So, you guys ready?
I don't know where you're paused at. I'm paused at 5 seconds, but yeah.
I'm about to do a countdown. 5 naughty nuns, 4 half-naked meter maids, 3 lonely librarians, 2 desperate grandmothers, and 1 really, really playful great-grandmother. Hit play.
You said meter maid.
Yeah. They need love, too. I don't know why nobody gets into them.
Okay, it's got automatic captions are in yellow.
Yeah. But, like, it's so much the same movie.
Woo, Sean.
Hey, we got Sean 420. I need to get some clips from you, man. I need to get because I got the clip for Max, but I need the one for like Man before she tries to kill me, Lay, and some of the other ones.
Word.
We've got this camera / light you can plug in. You can put in an outside light, but it won't work because our Wi-Fi won't go out there. And they said we have the max bandwidth they're allowing for the area. So it's like, god damn. So I have to try to figure a way to get the outside light to work and connect to the cell phones and the internet. I wonder if they actually do shows like this, while you are sleeping, this is what happens.
Sean's having 31 nights of beer.
You know what, Sean? That sounds like a good idea. I'm done painting a ramp.
I remember when you used to do 31 nights of Fireball. It seemed like every time you came up on a live stream, you were drinking Fireballs.
Wait a minute. I had a small thing of it here on my desk. Where are you? Oh, God. Where's my tiny thing of Fireball? It was like right here next to my mouse and my flask. Well, I guess since I can't find my small thing of Fireball.
A bucket of Fireball.
Yep. Actually, it's Fireball and Gentleman Jack. That's because I like Fireball. It's my one of choice. It was me and Jim. Bottoms up.
Man, what's the timestamp?
Woo! That would clear the sinuses.
Man, why aren't you up here? Weren't you cheerleading for a Echo stream?
Of Wreck. She's the one that gave me the idea for it, but she don't like us. Especially, hell, do you think she'll ever be on a stream with the two of us after what happened last time?
Well, she was on 2 boneyards and you had the link, but you said you didn't want to go up, so she's at 320.
I guess this actress is that plays the reporter. She has hosted some TV show type stuff.
How are you paying attention to the movie and cleaning at the same time, or tidying up your movie room?
Oh! I gotta take that down because I got done.
Take what down?
I'm done. I'm unpinning the comment. I should put another one. Oh, come on. Oh, 80 in the poll, 83% are okay. You're fixing your horror room, huh?
I clicked yes, I'm okay, but like if I know a movie I want to see has it, I don't have a problem reading it because I want to watch the movie and I know that's the requirement, but I don't like really purposely hunt out movies with
Well, no, what it is like sometimes you have no choice.
Right.
So like only the first one of these movies, I believe, is dubbed in English. I think the others are in Spanish. At least in my copies, there is no English option. That's the God damn, where did I put that? It's Shout Factory or Scream Factory or whatever. You should join us, man. We don't bite. I forgot about her teeth. She's got she's got beaver teeth. I know that's mean to say, but this lady has beaver teeth. She's cute, but she's got beaver teeth.
Man, have you watched The Substance yet? I was telling you about it in PM Echo.
Oh yeah, hey man, I've been like sitting looking at my movies, trying to pick what I'm doing. I got like such a back catalog that I'm like right now not sure about watching newer movies until I get that done.
Well, she was talking about Dead Alive last night, and there's a scene in Substance that seems like it was trying to give that movie, what's it called, a run for its money and being the most bloodiest, goriest movie.
Oh, that scene with the lawnmower and stuff. That and she was also talking about. She's like, that movie where that old lady ate the ear.
Yeah. Took me a minute to think of what she was talking about.
Sam's like, what the hell? What, you eat the ear? Oh. Never eaten at that house. You know, I've been to fire stations before, and not one of them had a basketball court. I guess it's only the big city ones that have basketball courts, or the ones in Spain.
Yeah, but I was reminded about several movies in that movie, but if I start naming why and what scenes, it'll give a bunch of spoilers.
Okay.
But yeah, there's Society. At one point reminded me of Belial and Basket Case, but I can't exactly say why or what point and then give away spoilers. And that movie was fucking crazy. It started off kind of slow, like a slow burner, and then all this fucking crazy shit started happening about midway.
You know, she had the option, like this woman, to go down that fire pole. I've always wanted to go down one of those. I think it would be a ton of fun just to experience that just once.
Then there's that other movie I tried to tell you about, Here for Blood. You'd love that. It's a wrestler, and his girlfriend asked him to babysit a girl for him so she could do her homework for college. And then all these crazy people come after the little girl, and he's fucking suplexing them, punching the shit out of them.
Yeah, and there is actually a couple wrestlers in there. The guy that played Meat and Loverboy, the one that had, I guess he's got like blonde curly hair and a white mask. He's actually even wrestled for TNA Wrestling.
Yeah. I didn't know which ones were called what, but one of the main ones looked like a cross between Sting and a member of Kiss. He had a mask. He had long curly hair and a mask that kind of looked like Sting's, and then he had leather pants with a cod piece.
Was it all white mask? He had like a leather jacket on?
I think, yeah.
That might have been Loverboy. That might have been the one guy. He, like I said, he's appeared in TNA. But hey, if you're gonna have, you know, wrestlers in it, you know, I mean, you know, do a wrestling thing, have some in there. Yeah. But that guy who plays the hero, I've seen it before. I just can't place him.
Like,
We're down on a fire pole, Lay. You know you want to slide down that fireman pole, Lay. Just to experience it once. It'd be fun. I guess this apartment building in this movie was an actual apartment building, and I guess some kids thought it'd be cool after this movie was done, and they saw to get some fame. They broke in there and vandalized it. I mean, the first two of these movies are in complete found film format, but the second's my favorite. The third starts off, then it goes to normal like movie format, and the fourth just kind of ties everything together. And the third is like builds itself as a prequel, yet it takes place at the same time as the first movie. So it's not really a prequel; it's like a midquel. But they got some killer scenes in this. And it's not one of the crazy movies I usually watch. I watch some good non-crazy shit, batshit stuff every now and then. It's just always not always that good. And I guess they weren't giving people the scripts ahead of time. They only do it the day they were filming certain scenes. It helped get that reaction of bewilderment.
Casey and Lacey.
Oh, so cute. It's like Godzilla and Mothra. You get to choose which one's which.
Well, Mothra is a girl. So I know which one should be which, but I never know which way you're going to go on things.
I just wanted to see who would jump for Godzilla first. Or Mothra first. Saw that Hobbs reviewed Wolf Cop.
Yeah.
That second movie has Kevin Smith in an uncredited role. He has like one or two
I don't know
scenes.
why he's uncredited. He's plainly there in a couple scenes.
He's like the mayor,
Yeah,
but like,
why is he uncredited?
well, I gotta watch the movie, like the credits for it, to see if he's actually in the credits. But everything else I look up, it doesn't list him. And then somewhere I saw it does list him, but it like says uncredited.
That doesn't make sense.
So yeah, I should go back and rewatch just the credits to see if he's listed in the actual credits. He's
Wolf
like
Cop
man.
1 is the better one. The
Oh.
best part in part 2 is where Kevin Smith says, "Slam a cold cock, baby."
The scene that really got me for the first one is when he transforms for the first time. And there's a reason why. We did not need a close-up of his junk as it shot out blood. It's like watching all Sonic Wars. Oh god, no, I don't need to see that. He walks around without his pants, and you just see this wolf cock hanging around, but it just doesn't match that from the first movie because it's more of the shock value of the first movie than it is the second one. If that's Canadian, then I can do that. If those movies are Canadian, then they can be part of international watch along. It just has to be non-American. It's coming up to one of my favorite scenes in this movie. It's like in a few minutes. I think they do it in the remake too because it's kind of a holy shit scene. I think it involves one of the 5-minute cops.
Since you're ordained, is that what you call it when you take a shit? Holy shit.
Good question. Well, not against American. I think it's more fun, Lay, to watch foreign films to kind of get people to watch them more. The international stuff and not just stick to the American stuff, because there's some pretty good stuff out there. Rec's one of them. And that is why you don't mess with little old Spanish women. They'll fuck you up. Yeah, it's coming up. Woo woo. Cops bleeding all that old lady got a big chunk out of his ass. Granny must have had those fake vampire teeth on instead of our normal dentures. To get a bite like that.
Take a bite out of crime.
Oh, yeah. Are you a doctor? I'm an intern. Oh, well, fuck then. She's coming up in a couple minutes. The scene that when I saw, I believe they do this scene in quarantine, and it's in the theater. It gives a good jump type scare because it's like an holy shit scene.
Crisscross will make you jump.
God, didn't one of them pass away?
Yes.
Was it Chris or was it Cross?
I don't know.
Oh, sorry, it was Mac Daddy and Daddy Mac.
Yes.
They really went with the whole crisscross thing. You remember when everybody was running around wearing the clothes backwards because of them?
Yes.
Did you do it? I know I did.
No.
They had a kid walk into class with one time when I was in 7th grade. He did that shit. Teacher just pointed at him, like, get your ass to the bathroom and dress proper. But it's cool. No. He's like, just go fix your damn clothes. Because you got all this intensity here in the scene, but this part of it, that's, like I said, in the theater with quarantine, because I believe they do it in quarantine too, that gives you a good kind of like, oh shit, little jump. It should be coming up here.
Crisscross will make you jump. Jump.
Because it has you focus on all these people, then something happens in the background that catches everybody's attention and makes them jump.
Crisscross will make you jump.
They used to do that. They used to do it rap. Remember they used to do it fast. Jump. That fast style of rapping. Have you ever tried
Yeah,
that?
what he said. No, I can't do that. I'm lucky to get a normal sentence out without stuttering.
I saw that the Micro Machine guy is back, but he was like trying to talk fast. But he just doesn't sound like he talks as fast as he used to.
Who?
Remember the old Micro Machine guy?
Oh, yeah.
And like he was like, I forget what the product was. They kept trying to talk faster, but it's like he doesn't sound like he can do it anymore. Right there, when that person falls, you're in the fucking theater. Like I said, I believe they do it in quarantine too. Like you're in the theater, and all of a sudden it happens. You're just like, oh, what the fuck? You're jumping a little. I'm like, God damn, because it comes, and all this chaos is coming and then going on in this one moment. And they fell 3 stories to that hard ground.
Crisscross will make you jump.
Ah.
Casey's a fortune teller. He sees the future.
Apparently, Sean's hiding in the back rooms.
Where are the back rooms?
I don't know. Apparently, he got locked in a closet and then he ended up in the back rooms.
Call the police, like.
I'll just go look in the back rooms and see that everything's okay, Lay. This should be no monsters. Should just be Sean down there. And I haven't watched really many Spanish movies from Spain. I mean, the Blind Dead movies, but these ones are hella good. I think the third and fourth one, particularly the fourth one, maybe got a lot of hate.
The monsters were left in the echo chamber, Casey.
Yeah, I put the echo chamber in the back room.
Watch out, Sean. What the fuck are you doing here?
Little old lady's kicking ass.
She's hyperventilating.
Not no more. They helped her with the ventilation.
Could you imagine those gunshots on a surround sound system?
Can you imagine watching a war movie with a surround system? All those guns and explosions and cannons and bombs going off. I would actually like to experience that because that'd probably be hella fun. This cop's like, I don't want you to know that we're filming killing some little old lady. Cop on the news at 5. Cop guns down little old lady. Caught on camera. Pablo. Show it to me for fuck's sake.
Rewind.
She just wanted to see the little old lady's boobs jiggle again.
Rewind. Or is that fast forwarding?
That must have been fast forwarding. We have strict orders to stay in the hall. Sean is down with the chud.
Cannibalistic humanoid underground dweller.
First movie, I like it more than the second one. I think the second one was supposed to be like a Return of the Living Dead movie or something. She's got the fever. Quarantine, it was a fun movie to watch in the theater. Funner than Cloverfield, which I also saw in the theater. That's when you know something's wrong and they want to send in a health inspector.
Inspector Gadget.
Cops all trying to like, I am the authority.
Por favor. Ravioli.
Yeah, okay, so I've watched Quarantine and Cloverfield, and Cloverfield was a letdown.
I heard por favor and ravioli.
Ooh, ravioli does sound good, doesn't it? Someone make us some ravioli. With some fireball sauce, so it tastes really good. Okay, Apollo 18.
I like Cloverfield, and it's the best of the three of them, in my opinion. And I like the third one better than the second one. The second one was a letdown for me.
I couldn't finish watching the second one.
There was no Cloverfield monster in a movie called Cloverfield.
But wasn't it not supposed to be originally a Cloverfield movie? They just kind of like changed to that and added a little something to try to make it seem like one.
Probably.
Because I tried watching it and I just was like, oh, fuck me. Fast forward. There's the end. Credits. I'm done. I haven't watched the third one yet, but I couldn't handle that second one. It was a terrible movie.
Casey said they did the same with 3, but I liked 3. They had the Cloverfield monster at the very end to connect it to the first one. I guess I threw him in at the end.
That's kind of like, is that like what they did with some of the later Hellraiser movies? Those Deado and that stuff, where they just, it hadn't, they just, let's make
everyone
a
from
movie.
5 and on. I think they did take other scripts and just peppered in Pinhead.
Up until that one, the first one was without Doug Bradley, I think. Mary Elizabeth Winstead, okay. I'll check the third one out, but I'm never going to try that second one again. I like John Goodman. I used to be a big fan of him, but I outgrew him. Ravioli, Casey.
The chat wants ravioli.
Yes, Casey. Make us in the chat some ravioli. It's a nice little ravioli.
Did you see Casey Short what he had for lunch? Pizza with candy corn on it.
Pizza with candy. Who makes that? Or
He
did he
did.
make it?
I think he's related to you with your Oreos with barbecue sauce.
No, a hot sauce. I've been thinking about taking some Oreos, mashing them up, a little hot sauce, a little mustard, and eating them on a stream someday. I'll make
Did
a
you
little
see
video.
the stream where he ate a hot dog in between 2 Thin Mints?
No, I did not see that one.
I'm assuming you guys, when you do this shit, you just got done smoking a big fat blunt.
Oh no, just do it. Dive into the deep end of the polar bones. Join us. Do it in limited quantities so it doesn't fuck your stomach up. Ah. If this is
Bussin'
filet,
or disgusting?
just filet.
You ever seen that guy does these shorts where he tries these foods and he says, "Will it be bussin' or disgusting?"
No, who is that? Oh, my freaking cousin. One of my cousins. Oh, does he know? He's in the YouTube. He does YouTube. Does he know these guys, Dan and something, and the gaming YouTubers? He's like, does he know them? She shows me a picture because my cousin got to meet these YouTubers. I go, no. And my freaking cousin. Oh, that's right. He's old. Did I just get insulted by my cousin? I'm like, I don't do gaming channels really, so I wouldn't know about these guys. But the whole he's old thing was like, oh, I'm gonna have a order with her next time.
So you're trying to diss you, yo.
This is the same cousin who had the Furby, and she wanted me to see her dollhouse and stuff, but the Furby started acting up and scared the shit out of me. I'd be running out like, God damn, that's scary. Because those things are scary. God, man, look at this guy's face. No wonder his eyes are like that. The chunk of his face missing. Let's see, what was the last, other than these four movies, I'm trying to remember the last found film ones. I thought one about dinosaurs, I think. Where these people end up like in some Area 51 type place and some dinosaurs. No, it was on that 4-pack with werewolf movies. But it was like Sasquatch or something actually. Didn't it give you a good look at them? And when it shows that guy's face,
Have you seen Chernobyl Diaries?
nah, I don't think I have. Usually stay away from Chernobyl because I always end up getting sidetracked and looking up information on Chernobyl more so than watching anything on it, even documentaries. Gobble gobble, motherfucker. What if God? Who sung that? What if God
These
was one?
nuts.
Okay, I walked into that one. An officer window. I don't know what it is called. Ended up one time by a library that had a sign on it. They said there was a fallout shelter here, and I kept wanting to go inside and try to get them to let me see the fallout shelter. But it's kind of like we're being told, stay in the car, don't cause a scene, don't cause trouble. The same as my one elementary in Kent, not elementary, but the junior high in Kent. They had a fallout shelter, and people had to keep holding me back from trying to tear the school apart to find it.
It's that D to the I to the E. Coming for that ass, so you best fucking flee. Or better yet, stick around if you'd like to die today. I feel that cap and have brains play. Fucker.
It's okay, Sean. Get buzzed for the rest of us.
Group hug in the shower tonight!
Watch another werewolf cop so you can see Kevin Smith. My mommy, my daddy, and my dog Max. That dog comes back for the third movie. At least talked about in the third movie. Sean got lost in Los Angeles. I told you, Sean, if you stopped using the map for rolling paper, then you wouldn't have that problem of getting lost.
Your kettle Taco Bell?
They fell down the stairs, bleeding all over. It would help you out so much. I know it's tempting, Sean, to use that map for rolling paper, but it would really help you to find things if you stop doing that, man. Just find something else. Use a dictionary. Use dictionary people. You can smoke up the definition of walrus or something. Yeah, so what you can just use that dictionary paper, roll it up, and use the Webster's dictionary, not one of those other off-brand ones. Oh, new Chris Jericho movie, new Dark movie, Dark Match? No. I saw he's the new Ring of Honor champion. I see dub. I guess Tony Khan decided to move on from the whole Briscoe thing, and now he's back into his golden boy, who always sings his praises no matter what, and will attack anybody who says anything bad about AEW. Chris Jericho.
Your kettle Taco Bell?
Okay, I'll remember that, Max. But you got to watch another Wolf Cop. Watch Wolf Cop and then another Wolf Cop so you can understand things. But
Slam a cold cock, baby.
oh yeah, you get that Kevin Smith has a Mayor Bubba or something like that. I was heard about some movie that him and the guy that plays Jay were in, where they play mall cops or some kind of cops, and one's named Jay and one's named Bob. I forget what movie it was. And apparently Sean's showing us his eggplant. Ugh. What's floor on the left? Eee. Trying to get a track of everybody. Oh, watch out. Sean's whipping his eggplant out.
Sean likes turtles.
I like turtles. I like how they brought that kid. He's now all grown up just to do that, recreate that. And everyone's all bitching about some little old man now. Is Mayanne still with us? No. I don't do Halloween Candy really that much. Sean ate all the Halloween candy. Mayanne's fixing her room. Oh, kill all the goats? What do you think, Max? Because I tell you, that movie, that guy, and nothing against big boobs, but those women could not act, and he had to put a lot of fan service scenes just to like make up for the bad acting. Like you know this right away when you get a scene where the girl has to clean up some wine she spilled. She gets on all four. You look right down on top, and then for no reason she gets up and jumps on a bed and go bouncy. So the boobs go bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. So a lot of scenes where you just get half naked chicks with the boobs bouncing around. It's like So he's trying to hide the acting with the bad acting with boobs.
Bad dragon.
That might have helped the movie. It is, and you got Kane Hodder in it, and it doesn't take advantage of it, and then it sets up this whole thing about some family and guys with goat masks going around killing them, and it just really kind of like, ugh. I mean, it's just not that good of a movie. I'm keeping my copy as a reminder not to do a blind buy. That's probably the worst blind buy I've had yet.
Why is that kid poking me?
I know this is weird because I thought something was wrong with the kid when you first see that scene. He's like, is the kid dead? And all of a sudden it starts moving. We got Russell. I mean, Max, if I wanted to watch a movie with a bunch of boobs in it, I'd go watch one of the old Playboy movies. Which I'm shocked I don't own any of. Oh, what's that guy that used to make all those movies about the hot, big-breasted chicks running around fighting crime and shit? He had what's her name? Julie Stein and a whole bunch of them. What was his name? Oh fuck! Let's look up. Sedatus or whatever. So watch one of his movies instead if I want to watch, because those women can act better than they did in Kill the Goats. But watch at your own risk, Max. Did you watch Terra Blood Lake Fart? A Blood Fart Lake?
Hambone.
Hambone got 9-footer. Got a 9-foot penis. This he's randomly running around talking like The Rock. Hambone got a 9-foot long penis. Yeah, Casey, that's true. But sometimes I wonder, honestly wonder sometimes with some of the stuff I've watched if there's a limit. Because I've watched some stuff that is so god awful it actually gets me mad because it's terrible. Max. Max, they're gonna watch that first one, and then Max is gonna watch Tear Up Blood Lake Fart, and I'm gonna get this message. I hate you, you son of a bitch, you dumb motherfucker. I'm blocking you for that shit. The Last Matinee. That actually does sound familiar, Russell. Yeah, I think Max is gonna watch that first movie and end up being like Death to Echo. Yeah, I vaguely recall the name Last Matinee. I might have just come across like a poster for it. Max. The second one had a moment in it where the one guy's talking about someone shoving something 14 inches up his rear end. And I'm like, 14 inches? God damn, that's bones in them. Oh, cool. I'm going to have to look that one up.
I never told you how many inches I am.
Hambone. Hambone got 9 foot long penis. That scene when he says that cracked me up. So when he comes back for the second one, Hambone's got to go beat off his 9 foot penis. Like, fuck. Spread saliva. The second movie's got this more action pack, and it's got some good scenes in it. Watch out, man! Watch out! Hambone's got a 9 foot penis. And the main guy from the first movie, one of the main guys, is named after and based on the founder. This is for Blood Fart Lake. It's named after and based on the founder of Fright Rags. There you go, Max. Yeah, I know that, Russ. I didn't know that at first, so I looked it up. Let's see if I can find that. I came across it once. God. Oh, because it's. So I came across it once. Oh. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Let's see. By Ed Justin. Keep away. Get out of my way. Keep away from Pumpkinhead unless you're tired of living. His enemies are mostly dead. He's mean and unforgiving. Laugh at him and you're undone. But in some dreadful fashion, vengeance he considers fun. Implanted with a passion, time will not erase a blot. A plot that he was brewing is when you think that he's forgot. I'll conjure your undoing. Bolted doors and windows barred. Guard dogs prowling in your yard won't protect you in your bed. Nothing will from Pumpkinhead. I think that's it. Where you can find what movies, Max? Because the Blood Fart movies are on Tubi. Yeah, what Bone said. Freaking Max freaking shaves, and I turn it to a stream and it's like, where's Max? This guy sounds like Max. He wears Max clothes, but this isn't Max. But what drove you, Max, to shaving to go all clean shaven? Just out of curiosity. But Bose, have you ever watched a movie without knowing it's a remake?
Probably, but
That's what
I
happened.
couldn't tell you which one. I probably didn't know Quarantine was a remake until after I watched it.
I forget how I found out it was a remake. And it made me want to look for a wreck to see it. Not safe with that little girl. I haven't checked out Look movie in a while.
They're supposed to be remaking Train to Busan for
Last Train to New York is the
for
title.
us Americans that can't be bothered to read the subtitles.
Even though it was redubbed, it was dubbed in English.
Yeah.
There was an uproar, and I know it's going to be called Last Train to New York. I didn't get a release. I haven't seen a release date. I know I'll give it a chance. I just can't promise to.
Why does that kid sound like a cat?
I think that's the sound effect they're going for, or whatever.
They should throw some catnip at it.
Release date. Oh, it was supposed to
I
come
thought
out
they killed this old lady already.
I guess she's possessed. I guess it was supposed to come out in 2023. The guy who's directing the remake, Timo, not gonna pronounce his last name. He did "May the Devil Take You," "The Night Comes for Us," and I guess he must have done a part of VHS 94.
Is he Samoan?
It might make sense with that name. He's from Germany, Indonesian.
I have a question. What nationality or whatever you call it is Bronson Reed? He kind of looks Samoan to me.
I believe he's from New Zealand.
He's got dark skin, and one of his tattoos kind of looks tribal to me. I was thinking when I was watching a clip of him that he would fit good in one of the bloodlines.
Well, it says he's from Australia. So it's from Australia, so it's probably connected to what's ever down there. I like him. I like what they're doing with him now.
Down Under?
Yeah, I like how with everything they're doing with him now was much better than his first run when he was big Bronson Reed, and he was all like a joke. But now he's like a bad guy, and
It reminds me of Earthquake and Typhoon. He's got that finisher where is it called the tsunami, where he does it like 40 times to people?
I guess he's a big fan of the late Bam Bam Bigelow. He even has tights similar to Bam Bam's with the flames and stuff.
Wasn't Earthquake's finisher called the Avalanche or some shit?
Oh, you mean his 500-pound ass on your chest?
Yeah, wasn't it called the Avalanche?
It could have been. I just looked at them because having a 500-pound guy jumping on your chest.
Like Bronson's, it's called the Tsunami.
Yeah.
It reminds me of them.
They're really going to be doing him. I guess they're finally getting him and Seth. I guess Triple H sees something in him. I like him. Only 2 minutes long? Damn. The one-man gang. I remember when they turned him into Akeem, the African Dream. Wonder how many people got pissed about that. Last time I saw him, it looked like he lost some weight, but wasn't looking too healthy. Whatever caused him to lose the weight wasn't healthy. But there was another one-man gang, I think. There was more than one. There was a big guy, and then there was one who was smaller. We got Hobbs. Now there's a scene where someone goes up to that window and has a bad experience.
Thanks.
I'm going to try to do a review this week. I just don't know what I'm going to review yet. It has to be one of the movies I haven't watched yet.
These nuts.
God, I got a cousin that almost looked like this one guy with the mustache and the sweater shirt or whatever. I got a cousin that looks kind of like him. Well, her husband looks like him. Jerry Backwell. Okay. Oh. Damn. I have not heard that name. Wow. It's been ages since I've heard that name. That's definitely going back, Russell. Don't think I've ever seen him wrestle, but I've heard the name thrown around. So what do you think about this so far compared to Quarantine? See the similarities? A breadcrumb fillet, huh? Sorry, Hobbs. It's all about the ravioli. No bacon, no breadcrumb fillets, just ravioli. Go for the ravioli. That's another name I haven't heard. Probably because it's some names like One Man Gang, a lot of people would use.
Did you figure it out?
Third floor, number 2. I see the Backseat Boys are back. I was shocked when I saw that name because I thought when Trent Acid died that we would never see the Backseat Boys again. I guess
What the fuck are you talking about?
it was an old CZW tag team of these two guys, Trent Acid and Johnny Cashmere, but Trent ended up like ODing or something. Forget how Trent died. And I thought, okay, that would never see them again. But now his former tag team partners found some new guys to take up the mantle.
What are these people in this movie? Are they zombies?
They kind of they're infected by something, and where quarantine is it's a biological weapon thing. Here, I think it's more like it's kind of to do with possession and demonic shit.
So they need the power of Christ to compel them?
Well, you come to find out that's what started all this shit.
So are they like demons? Would
Yeah.
you compare this to like Demons 2?
Yeah, that would definitely work.
Demons 2 is also in like a high-rise apartment,
Yeah.
which Evil Dead Rise copied.
And I like Demons 2 more than I like Evil Dead Rise. I just really wasn't that impressed with it.
Yeah. Well, when I first heard about it, first thing I thought was Demons 2. I'm like, so they're just doing Demons 2.
That's pretty much what it is. Kamala versus One Man. Missing Link, that's another name. Russell's going for these old names. Missing Link, I believe he was in the first main event of the very first Monday Night Raw. I'll say it was Missing Link versus The Undertaker. Got to hear a sad story about The Undertaker. When he was getting ready to do that match with what would be his last match with AJ Styles, that Boneyard match, he's like, they're getting ready to film it. They were doing rehearsals, and he gets a phone call from his niece. Tells him his brother had a heart attack. He goes, okay, what hospital is he in? She's like, Uncle Mark. He didn't make it. So Undertaker was working that match, all that stuff with, his, dealing with the death of his brother. He said he had to call his siblings. He had to call his mom and break the news. That's sad. That had to be tough for him. And Kamala, there's a sad story. Lost both his legs. Had a good singing voice, too. That's how. With Killer Kowalski, it was different. I think Killer Kowalski, he hit somebody and kneed them, and they knocked the ear off. With Mick Foley, he got caught in the ropes. His ear got thrown away. The nurse was like, "Oh fuck this! We're not going to save this ear. It's going in the garbage." It's like, give me my ear. Oh, I got hiccups. I think these things, though, are more savage, more ravenous than what we saw in Demons 2.
"28 days later."
Yeah, they used elevator cord, I understand, Russell. I think is what they said. They were using the cords for elevators for those. I mean, holy shit.
"28 years later."
Aren't they supposed to be making another one of those 28 movies?
28 years later.
Huh.
Which I don't understand the title, because they had 28 days, months. Shouldn't it have been something else lesser than years?
Well, it should. If it was days, then months.
28 days, months, yeah.
Well, they have no choice because the only way they could do if it was 28 days and then 28 weeks, then they could have done months.
Yeah.
But the next thing is days. I mean, years.
28 inches later.
Damn, Russell's coming with some of these old names. Gene Knitsky.
Lele be cray cray.
Damn, she tops you 14 inches. Folded in half.
Why do you keep saying my 14 inches? It's Nan's 14 inches.
Well, apparently Lay tops her with her 28 inches. Yeah, this is when they start to put things together with all the church and stuff. I mean, I could watch the second one after I take a little break to take care of my dog. Yeah, it's like possession and stuff. Bulldog Brown.
Junkyard dog.
Oh, I was a big fan of him when I was a kid.
Big John Stud.
His son did some wrestling.
Hillbilly Jim.
No, not his son, but some guy, one of his students. God, Hillbilly Jim, when you see him out of character, he looks more like an old biker or something. He looks like somebody probably kick your ass if you're not careful. Not such a friendly looking guy.
You ever watch that show? I can't remember the name of it. It's like a MTV style show where all the wrestlers live in the house together. He was on one of those.
Okay, was it? Oh, that like Piper, Pat Patterson, Mean
Yes.
Gene. Yeah.
The Mouth of the South was on one of them.
It was like they put all these old legends in the house. I think they were complaining
I think
about.
that's what it was called, Legends House.
Yeah, I think they were complaining about who's it, Tony Atlas, because he made, what was it, chitlins or something. They were like, oh god, that smell. Yeah, because they made this more like like more like a weapon. Took all the church stuff out. What do they think that people in America would get offended if this was because of a church? I think they only talk about it in the first two movies.
You're kind of talking about?
Yeah, wrong country. They do no Taco Bell there. Oh, real to real.
They don't like tacos over there?
Good question. I don't know what kind of, I'm part Mexican, not part Spanish, so I don't know what kind of food they eat over there. I mean, how close they are to the dishes of the other Hispanic countries.
Is this the tape from Evil Dead?
Man, I used to always want a reel to reel because I used to think that would be cool to have a reel to reel like that. Sit there and make spooky recordings and leave them for people to find.
Shit, someone would hit play and it would just be you doing that witch sound. The dollar store witch.
Yeah, but I'd have to like add some other voices deep, like the devil is coming to get you, to take away your anus. The fun I could have had with that. What the fuck is this guy saying? Saying he has to kill them. Okay, Quarantine's on Blu-ray, but I've only been able to find a DVD copy of the second one, so maybe they didn't release the second one on Blu-ray, just DVD.
your pieces here.
Because like Quarantine actually has what's his name? He was in he played the Sabian guy in the first two Hellboy movies, and then I think he did some stuff in the undead guy Billy whatever, and the Hocus Pocus ones. What the fuck is his name? Doug Jones. Doug Jones is in the remake of this.
He plays the big weird white thing in Pan's Labyrinth.
You know, it's because instead of a girl or whatever, it's some kind of other creature. It's him. He's supposed to be the cause of the infection. Oh, she's definitely freaking out. The mighty Igar. It never did get a third Quarantine movie. I guess I decided to end it after that. But they kept going with the Wreck movies. Spoiler, even though the fourth movie is supposed to be the end of it, they had to put a little something in there in case they decided to do a fifth movie. And there she is, the girl who started it. Two thumbs up. Anything else was up because of it? Yeah, because the whole thing is you can only see it in the dark with night vision, and if you make sounds, she'll find you. It's creepy as hell in the second one. In the third one, they had the whole thing. Anybody who's infected, if the reflection will look just like her. Creepy ass looking thing, though. He dead. Pablo gone. Oh, now Pablo's gone. Pablo dead. No use calling for him. Oh, okay, Bones. Ooh, nice shot there, right down the top. This scene they did recreate for quarantine because it's a hell of a good scene. So, what do you guys think? Man, Bones, everybody, did you guys like the film? And do you want me to watch the second one? Want to watch along of the second one? Because you can watch the second one too if you guys want. If you're up for it. How did I put this? I have the case for this movie and I lost it. Because we can watch the second one if you want. In fact, I'm going to watch the second one, but I'm going to take a break because I got to go take care of my dogs. So, you know why I'm taking a break. Hey, hey, hey. It's the Pacific Northwest Geek here. Echo! I can't get the eyeball thing to work. Hero here. Cha. 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 Oh, dude, that hurt. That really hurt. That was unpleasant. What I have for you today is a list of movies about killer animals, killer insects, bugs, stuff like that I feel are overlooked and are well worth checking out. There is I feel some gems in here. Some of these films, when they were released, maybe they didn't do good. At least one of them apparently won some awards or nominations at something called the 1980s, 1979 Stinky Awards. But that's one I'm a fan of. These movies, again, are ones I think that are worth checking out that maybe are overlooked. And by the way, before we get to looking at these movies, which I spent all of today, this is being recorded on a Saturday watching, I got a couple more movies to watch. Anyways, I want to put a big thank you out to Hobbs Horror because I had gotten stuck on 3 of the films. He made some suggestions, and I'm going to be talking about 1 or 2 of the suggestions he made. So, again, thank you, Hobbs. And if you guys are not subscribed to Hobbs Horror, there'll be a link for him in the description. So check him out and show the Hobbs-Anita some love. But with that said, let's begin to look at these movies, and I don't know how many I'm going to pick, but let's go ahead and start looking at these movies. 1979's Nightwing is, I feel, an interesting film. The film tells that there is this Indian res, Native American res, in New Mexico that finds itself being plagued by attacks being carried out by vampire bats. By the way, in case you by some chance don't know, yes, Vampire bats actually are a breed of bats. But anyways, these bats are also carrying the bubonic plague. And they start off with like the cattle and the livestock before attacking humans. Our hero is Duprant, probably saying his name wrong, who is a member of the tribe and is the local law enforcement on this reservation. Now, apparently, on this reservation, some of the people, a lot of the members of the tribe, they believe in the old ways, the different legends and myths and different practices. Um, Duprant's, I guess, his parents had died, and he was raised by this guy who was like a witch doctor or something, who dies, but not before telling him that he's going to end the world. Now, Duprant finds himself trying to figure out what is going on. He also finds himself dealing with one of the tribal councilmen who wants to bring in these people who apparently found some resources in the mines and caves in the area of this reservation, and he wants to bring them in, aka he wants to bring the white man in to line his pockets with some money. But of course, they got the bats, and he's trying to keep everything quiet. And Duprant just wants to basically figure out what's going on, and also when his woman, who was with who took some missionaries out on a camp out, finds herself under attack by the bats. The missionaries are killed. He now wants to save his woman. There is this guy Payne, Payne, who is like a bat hunter who has been tracking and attempting to kill these bats. The movie, I guess 1979. The effects aren't the greatest when you do see the attacks. It looks like plastic bats just, little fake little furry bats biting on the people. And apparently also won or was nominated for what was called Stinky Awards. I happen to like the film. And it's also one of the ones that when I was working on this video that I went back and rewatched. It is on Tubi. I will put the link in the description. Actually, I'm probably going to put the link for a lot of these movies if they're on Tubi or on a streaming platform in the description. I do highly suggest watching it. This is a good one. Kingdom of Spiders tells of this town that finds itself being plagued by the attack of some spiders that are around killing people. Now, this film is one I have talked about in the past because I don't like the ending. Maybe they're trying to go with a blink ending for this film, but it feels like incomplete. But this film is still very much worth watching, especially if you're a William Shatner fan, because he happens to be in this. And as these people in the town are trying to combat and stay alive as these spiders are killing them. And again, so I don't know if this is streaming anywhere. So, but if I can again, I said with Nightwing, I would put the link. So if I can find the stream here, I'm probably just gonna have to put a trailer if I can find the trailer. But I don't. The ending for me hurts this film, but I still feel it's the film very much worth watching, especially if you're used to William Shatner, more of his Star Trek stuff. It's good to see him in a different light, making this film worth checking out. But yes, that ending though. Again, I've talked about this movie, which, given the fact that I've talked about it, because the ending, maybe it is one that is worth watching. Released in 1977, Day of the Animals is a film I believe I have talked about, and I think I'm somewhere else at one point I was even part of a watch along for this movie. If I can find where that is, I'll put it in the description. But this is an interesting film. Basically, something's going on with our sky and sunbeams or whatever, is radiation or whatever. It's causing animals to become aggressive, violent, and attack people. Now, the late Christopher George, I believe it's him, plays a he's kind of like this tour guy, whatever. He's taking these people, this group of people, up into the mountains when all this is going on, and they start finding themselves under attack by like bears, I believe there's cougars, mountain lions, or whatever. There's birds who start to pick the people off one by one. We also find that it does perhaps affect humans, as we see Leslie Nielsen, who's in this movie, who starts to become this super duper asshole type character who wants to take charge, tries to assault somebody. I mean, he tries to force himself on a woman, tries to fight a bear. Spoiler, you know how that's going to go. And if you're used to more of his comical stuff, check this out, because this is completely away from the comical one. If you wanted to have a human antagonist for this movie, it's Leslie Nielsen's character. And I think his performance is a highlight of this because it's so memorable. Because again, if you used to the loaded weapon guy, Eric guy from Airplane, then he played Mr. Magoo. Well, this is opposite, and really was checking out. Again, I know I want films that maybe people really haven't seen or don't talk about, and this is one I have talked about, namely because of Leslie Nielsen's performance. The Nest is a 1987, 1988 movie. I kind of got two different years. Okay, I'm back. So how about this? We can watch Rec 2 or watch a couple episodes of Hysteria. What do you guys think? Rec 2 or a couple episodes of Hysteria? That you, Sugar, that made that noise? I have three choices. Rec 2, Hysteria, or Call It a Night. Hysteria? Okay, Hysteria is on Peacock, or I guess it's, so if you got Peacock or find it on another platform, let me know. And we can get all geared up. I'm already geared up. I need to know if you guys get up. So, man, if you want to do it, get yourself all geared up and we can do Hysteria. Amy Anthony, Chihuahua, something Curtis, Nikki Hahn, and Camp, Julie Bowen, and I could have swore I saw Bruce Campbell. Oh, get all set up and let me know, and we'll go ahead and we'll watch a couple episodes of Hysteria. When I say a couple, maybe three tops, because I only have so much streaming time, recording time, whatever, on here. So in fact, well, like this, it lets me, I can change the title of it. That doesn't mean I also have to change the wallpaper, I mean the thumbnail, but no problem. And let me know when you're past the commercial, man, and we can begin. I just get ready. So let us begin. And 5 enchiladas, 4 raviolis, 3 hush puppies, 2 sushis, and 1 taco. Hit play. You have to watch this. This is my first time seeing this. I guess Lay likes the missionary musician. We're going to be watching 2 or 3 episodes, let's see, of Hysteria. Oh, God, that song. Ooh, heaven is a place on earth. Oh, 1989? I was 11 years old in 1989. Lay's more of a cowboy, cowgirl. Oh, you're getting cocked. She just wants to cut her. She doesn't want to go a little bow. She go, wow, wow, wow. Watching that Hysteria, whatever, it's on Peacock. Got done wreck, and someone, I think probably Bone said something to me about this, maybe. I'm not sure. So we can watch a couple episodes, 2 or 3 episodes of this. Oh, God. You know, the electric slide is about a vibrator. This guy basically saying he only lasted 1 minute. You know, I actually do like that song. Ooh, baby, this place. That sounds very demanding. She's sensing something's wrong. I ain't never heard a parent beating an adult like that. Unless it's my dad. When my dad would be pissed at me and my brother. Actually, my dad would hit harder if he was pissed at my brother and he wanted to talk to us. Ooh, I see a mask I like. Dude, stop hiding in the closet and save her. There we go. Ouch. That looked painful. Uh-oh. Is it? I'm coming for you, Echo. I'm coming for you, Echo. I'm going to get you, Echo. Should I be afraid? Little old lady's just reading right outside a window. Someone's getting killed. Oh. Like, yeah, leave me to do the hand. God, those masks are kind of. It's an interesting mask. Max is gonna be all like, Echo, this is a shitty movie. I'm coming for you. Oh God, and I'm mentioning it. Something tells me Max is coming for you. I'm gonna kill you, you son of a bitch. I'm never gonna take another movie suggestion from you. Special guest star Bruce Campbell. Happy Hollow. Great town, even better people. I better go tonight. I am too comfortable. I'm just gonna do one of these. That's your dance. You know, I never remember when I was in high school or junior high, no one ever handed out anything, did something like this. No one ever handed anything out for band shows or for parties. Free cocaine. Oh, I'm gonna favor your dad. My dad's dead. Damn. Wait a minute. Let's do a little. Because this is what okay, did they say 89? Okay, I had to make sure Sleepaway Camp 3 Teenage Wasteland was 89. August of 89. So this must be in September or October if it's still playing in the theaters. Well, unfortunately, Lay, I went to school with a bunch of rich kids, and I wasn't one of the rich kids. I was one of the guys who basically wanted nothing to do with them. I hung out with some of the metalheads and some of the stoners, who, with the exception of one, was not a rich person or didn't come from a rich family. And I hated lockers. 8th grade, I put my gym shoes and some other stuff in a locker, forgot the combination. At the end of the year, open it up. The shoes were covered in dust. Everything was covered in dust. And they're like, when's the last time you opened this locker? Beginning of the school year. They shook their heads and looked at me like, you're a moron. I remember those old chalkboards. We never had a chalkboard. Wait a minute. We did have a chalkboard in elementary, 2 chalkboards, one in front and one behind. But the one chalkboard never got used. Oh, Iron Maiden! By the way, rest in peace to Paul Diano. Well, that's a bit annoying. You remember that? Where you had to wait like weeks for something. Now you can go online. I'll be there in a few days. Week later, you got it. No, 6 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks. You guys remember 6 to 8 weeks when you ordered something? 6 to 8 weeks. Cool, eh? Funny if I was doing that. My parents would be like, whatever. My mom might say, be like, come spend some time with the family. My dad would be like, well, as long as he stayed out of trouble. My brother would be like, as long as he stayed out of my hair. You need hot sauce and not steak sauce. Well, he's wearing a flannel. I didn't rock a flannel. I didn't even rock a flannel until in the 90s. I don't remember them really in the 80s, but I could be wrong. God, they really liked putting all that satanic stuff on heavy metal, didn't they? God, fuck. I remember rocking out to, back then, I would have been Iron Maiden, Megadeth. It's called an earthquake. It was let's see what Metallica, Megadeth, Iron Maiden, Anthrax. I did some Quiet Riot, Wasp. Actually, it wasn't an earthquake. Looks like an explosion, maybe. The Maiden is the fucking bomb, man. I love Maiden. After they announced that Paul was dead. Oh, fuck, I gotta fix this. Aliens. Yeah, after I heard about Paul died, I started rocking out to this. Killers. Fucking Ides of March. Wrathchild. Murders in the Rue Morgue. Another Life. Genghis Khan. Innocent Exile. Killers. Prodigal Son. Purgatory. Twilight Zone. Drifter. But the song, what was it? Running Free. I'm running free. Yeah, I'm running free. Phantom of the Opera. Awesome band. He's a jock. I add value. Oh, getting perms. Most hair salons I see these days are pretty much empty. Yeah, that's you're right at the beginning pretty much of Terra Blood Lake Fart. A blood fart like whatever, yeah. When Leo the champ just whips it out and pisses in the car. He plays dual roles in that too, I think. He might also play the guy you're going to meet in a bit who runs around with a red shirt and has he's like nose ham bone or whatever. Forget the character's name or whatever. Hello. God, I vaguely recall people like this. I think one of these people realized all the shit wasn't working. That or they finally got laid. Then okay, I like Thundercats. Okay, I like the Smurfs. Except I don't even know if Thundercats was airing in '89. Oh God, I remember these kind of people. I remember these kind of people. Anything you do was demonic or satanic. They were in their own little worlds. God, I remember them. I haven't seen any in a while. Either because they realized the shit wasn't working, or maybe again, they finally got laid. Oh God. Okay. An alien race that's a humanoid cat breed goes around fighting mutants and an undead guy. There's no bestiality. There's nothing satanic or magical about it. Just was an awesome cartoon. Which, by the way, I highly suggest if you haven't watched the old Thundercats cartoon from the 80s, check it out. It's an awesome cartoon. I remember in the South, in Virginia, churches were always full just about. I don't recall them being that full in the North. My Little Pony, My Little Pony. I used to have a little My Little Pony thing I got from a Happy Meal when I used to eat Happy Meals. I wonder what happened to that. I might have got rid of it when I was cleaning things out. Oh, shout at the devil! Shout! 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 Shout at the devil! Shout! 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 Shout at the devil! Fucking the old school Motley Crue. Hell yeah. Shout, 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 shout at the devil. Shout, shout, shout at the devil. God. Not the old stuff from the 80s. Stuff from the 80s is pretty good. Then about the 90s, they started sucking. I think probably Dr. Feelgood was the last stuff from them I liked. After then, they started sucking. Dude, if I saw you wearing a dog collar, I would dog the shit out of you. Trust me, there were people who just thought the dog collar was cool. I'd be doing more than laughing like these two were doing. If I saw you with a dog collar, boom, you'd learn to hate life. Dude, it's a waste of a leather coat. But Crew was one of those ones that was great in the 80s, like Skid Row, Guns N' Roses, Rat. Loved them in the 80s, but then at some point, I'm not opposed to them. I just find them fucking funny as hell when people wear them. Like I said, if I caught you wearing them, I may or may not have actually made someone drop out of school because they wore one. I don't know, because she stopped showing up to school. So Tommy Lee. But like, see, the older stuff was good. But like the later stuff, like I've known people, she's talking about the type. I've known people who like dress in ties and stuff, dress like they look like a Sunday teacher, but they fucking rock out to metal and they like horror. But if they like Maiden, they like Wasp, they're cool with me. Especially Maiden. I think Maiden is the one, because right there, I don't know if you can see it, that's my CDs. Most of them are Maiden's the one I have. I need to get some more Maiden. I need to get the debut album, the self-titled album from what, 80? I remember we used to have the parties at my friend Big Mike's house. We had all, because we, back then in 97, 98, because we had all the weed. These girls were showing up. They were like, oh, cheerleaders and shit. And they're like, wait, here for the weed. We're like, fuck, dude. We didn't know you into weed. Had a few jocks show up. Pretty weird. Had to be a sight to watch all these metal heads and some goths and some punks fucking getting high as a kite and drunk as can be with jocks. The rest of the time, we were too busy fighting each other. But, man, weed Weed and booze got us together back then. Dude, you're fucking bigger than him. Throw him against. Psych him out. I knew some of these jocks back then in high school. Oh, the guy had the Don King hairdo. Look, everyone's grabbing the flyers now. Dude, he just got you a crowd to possibly show up. Damn, I gotta say, that's kind of smart there. Oh, that's a good prank call. Yeah, that is pretty much Halloween. I'm running free, yeah, running free. Ah, the OT bird. Okay, maybe I'm wrong, but none of those bands. Oh, that they went around Satan. They're around sex, drugs, rock and roll. Oh God, doing shit to piss your parents off. I think my brother did that, but I didn't. I never did it because I watched my brother get in a shitload of trouble, and I was like, I didn't want to deal with that trouble. Ooh, she's calling him out. Dude, no, you just want to get laid, so you're hoping to get attention so that girl will wet your whistle. Funny, I knew a guy like that in high school. My best friend would change around just to get pussy. It's pretty sad because he kept doing it afterwards. He was goth, he was metal, he was a hippie. He unfortunately even got into drugs. I don't even know if he's still alive. Throw up the horns. God, she's one of those. My school would never allow you to put something like that up. Don't show your father. Oh, shit, she didn't like what she saw. Oh, she's seen stuff. Fear mongering. It's hallucinating her son instead of that guy. Ball game. The Tigers. Who the fuck watches the Tigers? And I probably just got a few baseball fans mad at me. Don't shit talk the Tigers. I'm running free, yeah. I'm running free. Ah. God, this mother's got some wild imagination. It is cool to see him. God, that show really got her worked up, didn't it? Somehow the only people I recognized are Bruce Campbell and this guy, the husband, the father, the one guy. I don't recognize anybody else. Oh, hey, God, his attention. Gonna watch UHF. Oh, God, UHF. Oh, God, UHF. You know, it's been a long time since I've seen that movie. Overreacting much. Honestly, me and my brother, we would just walk out anyways. In fact, if you wanted to risk the danger where we lived in Virginia, you can climb out my bedroom window, but you had to risk the fact that right below my window was these two was the AC units, and if you weren't careful, you'd go through the grate and into the moving blades. And does he got a baby seat in the back of his chair? Oh God, that's uncool. good heart, dude. You look fucking stupid. Oh god. Dumbass. Good question why no one stopped them, because that's fucked up. Burning Star, damn it, that would trigger some people. You guys better sound metal. You're looking like a joke. For the devil's sin there'll be wrath, but he knows the time is short. Let them who have understanding in the number of the beast, for it is of human number. Number is 666. Iron Maiden, number of the beast. Left alone. My mind was blank. I needed time to get the memories from my mind. What did I see? But I believe that what I saw that night was real and not just fantasy. This is what I saw within my own dreams. Reflections of my woman family. My dreams. It's always there. And evil makes that tricks my mind. Fucking awesome. I think I have this album too. Awesome song to start off with. Guys pissed because the women and girls are liking it. In the midst of moving twists was a song. 666, the number of the beast. Sacrifice is going on tonight. Oh, that guy's pissed. Fucking play that Maiden. Fuck yeah. There used to be, I don't know if they're around anymore. There used to be an all-female Maiden tribute band. Fuck, what was it called? The Iron Maidens or something like that? Fucking rocked as hell. Six, the number of the beast. 666, the one for you and me. Good song to start off with. Yep. Say his name 3 times. Some good rendition of Number of the Beast. You got the Beetlejuice shirt and the Jaws shirt. You can find them both at Walmart. Dude, the lead singer of your band wants to bow chicka wow wow you. He's drunk. Yeah, he's pissed. Oh, why do you have a headache now, Max? Was the movie that bad? He's giving into the fear mongering and over wild imagination. The ear has gotten tighter somehow. He's probably like, no. Ooh, cowboy song. I think it was Thin Lizzy. I remember Thin Lizzy and someone else did it. Thin Lizzy. If you guys have never listened to Thin Lizzy, it's another good one. I'd heard that stuff for a long time, but it wasn't until I saw someone do a special on them on some channel that I really sat down. Cowboy calls. I am just a cowboy, lonesome on this ride. That's cowboy. I'm a cowboy. I'm loving the music in this. I am just a cowboy, lonesome on my trail. Lord, I've been thinking about this certain female. Okay, this Cliff guy is an asshole. The music was really getting me on this. That song, I Am Just a Cowboy, it's called the Cowboy Song. I love it. I could just play that song and just sing along to it and just. Oh. I am just a cowboy. Dude, he's going to think with his head between his legs. Kind of knew he wasn't going to do it. He either wasn't going to do it or something was going to happen. Oh, look, now it's buffering. I forgot Peacock likes to do that. I forgot about that with Peacock from when I used to watch all the wrestling shows and stream them. Ugh. Okay, I got Peacock acting up. Ugh. It's trying to buffer. Keeps pausing on me. Okay, now what's it doing? Minute. Got Peacock acting up on me now. Okay, give me a minute here. Let me switch over devices here because it is acting up on me. See if I can watch it on my computer. Okay. Come on, guys. Okay, he had just refused to kill the cat and got home and his hands were shaking. He was going to dress or something, and now everything's acting up. Ugh, whoopsies. Come on. Give me a minute here. I'm fighting with Peacock. There's a reason why I don't use Peacock that much. I've had problems with them in the past. Put you here. One of the reasons I stopped doing watch-alongs to wrestling shows was because of problems with Peacock. No, I'm sorry about that. Peacock's acting up on me. I don't feel like putting up with the BS. I'm going to have to try to finish watching that episode. I might actually have to review the series. Let's see, what am I doing tomorrow? I think I'm going to binge watch the show tomorrow. I think there's 8 episodes. If all up, I'll binge watch it tomorrow, and I'll do a review for Friday. But anyways, thanks for everybody joining me. Next week, I will find another foreign film to watch. I don't know yet. I got to look at what I have and what is foreign, and I'll pick from that. But anyways, I'll put the link down for Bones to join me, for Mayanne too, since this is one she kind of really wanted to watch, the wreck. But anyways, I'm the Pacific Northwest Geek, and I will see you on the flip side. Toodaloo.